decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
He's going to look downfield for Henry. It got his man complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, 78 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at the 40. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
To Christian McCaffrey. It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action.
Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the... two-yard line.
To Christian McCaffrey.
A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. Third and goal. McCaffrey. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Mahomes going to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
That's good.
A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. Jackson from the shotgun, rolling to his left. And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7.
Chiefs 21.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Christian McCaffrey. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Left side caught by Diggs. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And again, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Mahomes to throw once more. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he will have a Chiefs first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Flushed out right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Mahomes again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Chiefs 28, Titans 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one good for 14 yards. And it'll move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 72 yards. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
28, Titans 21.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40. And right away, he'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Complete to Christian.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. At the 40.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Eluding the pressure right. And right side, Henry's got it. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and...
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
For the ball carrier. Rashaan Evans on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Complete to
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Mahomes pass.
Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
At the 19-yard line.
A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield.
Mahomes pass.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Rashaan Evans.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
And the first down, Chiefs.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey.
Mahomes pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Titans' 28-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call a no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Third down.
One quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the fourth with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 6 conversions in 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to find Diggs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. McCaffrey on the toss right. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 32 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter. This possession, gigantic. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 15-yard line.
And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback.
I won't give a damn if I did it.
No, I cannot beat me.
Want 100 grand and started with 2
He quit. Oh God, he quit. Watch you gonna say Wi-Fi went out? Oh Jesus Christ, you turn the game off. I got a pick and then got.
Get on one knee, I'll pay 1 mil for a diamond though. You know what to find me, I ain't hunting. The second time ain't nothing like the first. You gotta make it count. Every day I'm trying to break this curse. Gotta make it out. We ain't had no other way to go.
Fuck you talking about? Advance that shit, man. Let go, J-Rock.
He say that you got there had too many players, bro. You had to use all the
I traded for him. Hell you talking about? I can trade for my motherfucking player, man. I ain't none of that, bro. Advance the week, bro. Cause I trade. On Jesus Christ, I trade every time. On Jesus Christ, most of them niggas don't be wanting nothing but draft picks. Fuck you talking about? Yo. Bro. I beat you. How many times you beat me? How many times you beat me? Man, come on, J-Rock, man. A bad week, J-Rock. Bad J-Rock. I ain't hearing that shit. Every time I beat these niggas, it's always something. It's always something. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's always something.
We in the Super Bowl right now.
You damn right. You damn right.
AJ.
Oh Jesus Christ, I had Dolphin one season. I don't give a damn.
Come on, AJ. AQ.
Let me mute him, man. I ain't doing no talking. I'm mute. Nigga be so mad, gang. Every time I win, it's always something with these niggas. I'm going back on mute, man.